This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So I call it as customers. You should know in and out before getting into the project. Customers. Customers, we call them as client also. Client. Okay. And we call them as a stakeholders. Stakeholders. Okay. So customers means they were expecting some software from the company. I wanted to make it down of this. Okay. See, for example, if you consider local things I'm telling you, you will understand clearly. Okay. So you might have heard the KPTCL. Let me close this WhatsApp. I'm always getting huge WhatsApp from the students. Okay, you might have understand. Suppose imagine that one customer is there. He is from KPTCL. He want KPTCL project. I mean to say, Karnataka Power Transmission Limited. They want one project to be developed for them, and they wanted to do all automation things on the software which company wanted to give them. Okay, we call them as customer, we call them as a stakeholders, we call them as a client. So every customer, for example, it is a KPTCL, just I'm considering as one example as KPTCL, Karnataka Power Transmission Limited, whatever you call. Okay, so first company will understand about the customer, and company will understand about the customer expectations. See, for your expectations on me, so you wanted to learn the live project, and you wanted to get a job, or you wanted to get some freelancing project where you wanted to work independently without anybody's help. This is your main expectations from me. Okay, so you are customer for me. I have to fill up all your expectations. Same thing. Here is a customer. They want one software to be developed for them, and they wanted to deploy in their environment. For example, every customer is, imagine that KPTCL customer is having one vice president where he's the head of the KPTCL company. I call them as VP, vice president. Just listen carefully, yeah. You will understand everything. Vice president. Okay. Under vice president, we have subordinates. They are working under him inside the KPTCL. I call them as billing directors. Some company, blah blah blah. Billing directors. Okay. Another one person is the account director. You will understand clearly now how the flow will come up. Account director, and another one is transaction, some subsections. Just you imagine, another one is a transactions or ledger section or transaction sections, transaction, whatever it might be. Okay. Let it be. Okay. Now, company, KPTCL company has released one tender. They have released one tender notification inside the advertisement agency or newspaper or any channel media. They released one tender stating that they need one software product, software for their use. I mean to say, they will put some condition and controls to the companies. I mean to say, cost of the project, they will put cost of the project is 10,000 10k cr, 10,000 crores cost of the project. And there will be an agreement between the KPTCL company and the vendors. I mean to say, the other company, they wanted to do the development for this software. Okay. And they will release so condition and controls, condition and control on the projects. Okay. If company could not able to deliver the project on time to the customer, some part of the amount company has to give back to the customer. Suppose they are expecting project at 2019 December. Now they wanted to give the project. If company could not able to deploy the product inside the customer environment in 2019, then company has to pay some money back to the customer. That will be an agreement in the tender notification. Okay. After deploying the product to the company people inside the KPTCL, if there are so many defects are there, and it will be a penalty clause for the company. We call it as penalty clause, where company has to resolve as early as possible. If company could not able to resolve it as early as possible, company has to pay some money back to the customers. We call it as penalty clause. Penalty clause. And we paid lot of money back to the customers. Where I was in New York, right? Customers were very, very difficult for HP people. We could not able to control the customers in the very well happy manner. We were in the loss for that project. Okay. We are running the project in the loss. Okay. Because we could not able to deliver the things on time. So these are the control and conditions they wanted to put in tender notification. Imagine that tender has been released from the KPTCL or from the customer or the stakeholders. There are different kinds of company like Accenture. I'm telling you one by one. Accenture, then TCS, Infosys, or make it as Wipro, HP. Just I'm giving you the company full information. HP. Okay. See, companies are two types. One is service-based company. Another one is a product-based company. Okay, service-based company are providing the services as per customer expectations. Like they will take the requirements, they will develop the software, they will test the software, then they will deliver back to the customers. This is, I call it as service-based company like Accenture, TCS, and Wipro. Product-based company are like they will have their own product. They wanted to give to the clients. They will take their product and they will start using it. Like Oracle, Java is their product. Microsoft, .NET is their product. Okay. So service-based company, they will use the product from the product-based company. They will provide the services to the customers. Okay. So these two kinds of company, they will work. And even testers will be required for product-based company as well as service-based company. And if anybody they wanted to hire the testers, right, they will see, like they will ask you, have you done any work in the product-based company? Have you done any work in the service-based company? Okay. So this is the condition now. So imagine that every company is associated with marketing team. Marketing. Tomorrow I will explain you about the project which I am going to handle. Marketing team. Marketing team. Fine. I'm not in good in writing the picture correctly. Marketing team. And HP is also having marketing team. Let me tell you in detail how the things, because I involved everywhere. That is the reason I have a knowledge on this. I'm sharing my knowledge with you people. Marketing team. Okay. See, marketing people will go through the tender notification first. They will go through it because tender notification is open to everybody, right? They can go through the newspaper, they can go through the business news, and they can go through any TV channel advertisement. They will see it immediately. They will go through the tender notifications. These Wipro people will go through it. Everywhere it is competition, HP people will go through it. And certain company, they will have their own standards of rating. Okay. See, testing, people will teach you $200 or so. There are people who teaches you $800 also. It depends, like a quality, what quality the people are having. Okay. Now, every marketing people, these people are specific to the marketing. They will go to the tender notification. They will understand and they will check with the company. Can we able to do this project or not? Okay. So TCS, yeah, can we able to do it project or not? So marketing team will analyze the things, and they will talk to the technical panel. Immediately they will go and approach vice president of KPTCL. They will talk to the directly to the customers, right? And they will not go ahead with the empty hand. If I go and talk to the vice president of customer KPTCL, will he give me the project? No way. I don't have brand name. I don't have experience where I can handle the big projects. Okay, these people will go ahead, and suppose if Accenture marketing people are going, they will have some data. Okay, Accenture people will tell, already we have done the same project for Gujarat government. Same KPTCL. There is also electricity bill. There is also electricity channel. They will take, and whatever it might be. They will show the data to the vice president. Boss, already we have done the same project, and this is just enhancement. We will help you for the Karnataka government also. And same thing, TCS will tell, we did the same project for Maharashtra. Just for understanding, Maharashtra, Maharashtra. And Wipro will tell Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, UP. They will tell, we have done the same project for UP. And HP will tell, we have done the same project for Andhra government. Andhra government. So they will show the data, previous history data, we call it as history data. Okay. Then vice president is not a fool to give project like that only. Okay. What he will do, he wanted to take the feedback from the Gujarat government about the Accenture. He wanted to take the feedback to the TCS, to the Maharashtra government. And how he will ask Gujarat government or Maharashtra government, have you faced, how Accenture is providing you the services? Is there any production defect which is stopping your business? If there are production defect, how soon they have resolved your defects? And how software is working in your production environment? Is there, it is a too buggy? And so many things he will ask. Okay. Then imagine that the vice president have got a negative feedback about Accenture, TCS, and Wipro. One or other way, like in bidding the project, in so many things are there. There is a lot of reasons. Imagine that these projects have been gone now. These company have been gone. He don't want to give the project to the these people. Done. Okay. So now HP own the project, because my last company is HP. That is the reason I'm telling you HP own the project. What is the next process? You are getting my point. What could be the next process? Let me tell you how these people will work. Guys, you are listening me, right? Anu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody is with me, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So just I wanted to involve with me so that I can help you out. Real things, how it works. Okay. Now, why I am telling all those things in the sense, I have involved everywhere because I have a huge experience on this. Okay. Being a test manager or a group manager, I have touch with everywhere, so that I was doing the good testing in HP as well as Accenture. I got a lot of awards also. I should not tell you, but I'm telling you, I got excellent awards from HP. Being a good handling the good testing team and deliver the on-time product to the customers. Okay. Now, imagine that HP has got a project. Here is a HP. So it is not so small project, right? 10,000 crore cities. It's a big project they wanted to develop. HP. Okay. Inside the HP, and marketing people will tell one thing to the technical panel and the CEO of company. Boss, we got this requirement and one year delivery date is there. I don't know how you people wanted to implement. You people implement it, and he will get connect with the vice president and the HP. That's it. Again, marketing people will hunt for the next projects. They will do the proposals. We call it as proposals. They will send it to the customers. Okay. Now, inside HP, what will happen? There is a technical panel who wanted to help the customers. First one is a delivery manager. First one is delivery manager. Before delivery manager, there will be one CEO. CEO of company. Here, I will write delivery manager. Okay. Delivery manager in the sense he don't know like your testing, like your Java, he don't know anything, but he knows how to manage the project very well, how to make satisfies to the customer, and they knows like they have promoted and can somebody has unmuted. Can you mute, guys? Vinuta, can you mute it? Okay. So under delivery manager we have development project manager. I will tell you systematically. One is development manager. I call it as DM, development manager, and test manager. Test manager, and one guy we call him as business analyst. Call him as BA. He's the owner of requirement. We call it as. He's a business analyst. BA. Okay. So under delivery manager, I will go a bit fast. We have team lead, TL. Under test manager, we have test lead, TL. Okay. Under TL in the development side, we have software engineers, SSE, senior software engineer. Then under test lead, we have senior test engineer, and under senior software engineer, we have associate software engineer, or we call it as software engineers. And under senior test engineers, we have test engineers, and we have trained freshers also. If you go freshers in the development trained, freshers in the testing trained. Freshers. Done. So this is a technical panel, what we call it as. See, under delivery manager, there are so many of development managers and so many of test managers. And this is overall the technical panel, which is only meant for one project. It doesn't mean that HP is having only one project. There are the plenty of projects which are running inside the HP company. We have 3 lakh employees, including whole world. US, UK, Germany, Japan, like it totally, it's like an ocean HP now. There are so many projects are running, so many people are working like that. It's small project which is handled by some team. Okay. Imagine that. Now the rule of business, who is business analyst? I will tell you. Business analyst are domain expertise, I call it as. I can call, I can call Anu as, Anu is a business analyst for healthcare. Means Anu knows the in and out functionality of healthcare. Okay. Like that, these business analyst people, we call them as a domain expertise. They did MBA in particular specific domain. Means they knows the functions very well about the KB, about the banking domain, about the insurance domain, whatever it might be. What will happen is immediately this business analyst will make a call to the vice president of KPTCL. Boss, can I come for a discussion? We got a project. We wanted to work with you people. And these people are big shots. These people will be very busy because whole Karnataka KPTCL they were handling. And they will set up a meeting. Inside the meeting, just this guy will go ahead with one laptop. Inside the laptop, he will open one simple word pad, and he will make two rows, and sorry, one column. Okay. So what he will write? He will write customer here inside the word pad, customer, KPTCL, who all are present. Also, he will write KPTCL VP is present in the discussion. All directors are present. And he will write another thing as version number. We call it as version number. We call it as a V. Version number is 0.1. It is a draft version. 0.1. It is a draft version. What he will do now? He will start asking the vice president because he wanted to come out from top level to bottom level. Okay. So for example, vice president knows in and out functions of KPTCL. What is happening, how it is happening, how many employees are there, what is the billing director, every functionality he knows very well compared to his subordinates. I mean to say, let me give you the live example. If you ask Albino about me, I will tell you in detail, right? Albino, we are providing like this, blah, 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 whatever I know. If you talk to my students about Albino, they may tell you about Albino, but less part. Same thing, vice president knows the functionality very well. He will tell business analyst more compared to his subordinates. Okay, what will happen? Business analyst will ask vice president, if you wanted to log into the system, log into the web application, what are the things you are expecting from us to develop? One question. Vice president will tell, like, if I log into the system, I want whole dashboard of KPTCL. Means if I log into the system, I want pin-to-pin information of KPTCL, what is happening inside. I want billing transaction, I want billing, I want account, I want transaction. Every information has to display through the graphical pictorial representation on everyday basis. What he will do, he will take down all his expectations in an English like language. He will write it down like this. And even he will suggest also, okay, he will take all his understandings, he will put document inside the WordPad. And he will come to the billing director. Boss, what you are expecting if you wanted to log into the system, what you are expecting us to develop and do? Billing director will tell the scope is reduced, functionality scope is reduced. Billing director will tell, no boss, I want only the billing state of Karnataka. It has to display in front of my system if I log into the system. Again, he will take all his requirements. Sorry. And account director, every information he will take, he will gather in English like language, and he will develop the, and he will document every information. This discussion itself, it will take 3.5 months. Only discussion, company, business analyst, and the customers, because it is a very big project. Okay, this is, I call it as requirement gathering. This is, I call it as requirement gathering from the customers. Okay. Guys, you are with me, right? You are understanding the concept.
So what is that version actually?
Yes.
Will
Version
the
is,
co-
yeah, version is nothing but it is a draft version, we call it as. Means it is not finalized one.
okay.
Still there are so many changes. So if any changes will happen, right, we will increase it as 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Every changes from the customer, we wanted to, once it is finalized, we will put it as 1.0. Means it is freezed. That is, we call it as version number.
So
Good
it
question.
is only for the record of a BA. Only for the
Exactly.
record for BA.
Yes. He is the owner of requirement specification. If pin to pin information of the requirement specification handled by the business analyst.
Okay.
Okay. So even in company, they may ask you, what is the role of business analyst in your organization? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now what will happen? This understanding documents will send one email to attached document email to the delivery manager. Boss, I have discussed with the people because business analysts don't know Java, don't know testing, nothing he don't know. But he's a domain expert. He knows the domain very well. What will happen, how it will happen, everything he knows. He don't know Java and testing, nothing. Okay. What will happen is delivery manager call a meeting to the development project manager, test manager. They will do some meetings. Okay. So this is the customer expectations, how we wanted to implement it. Okay. So in implementation of the software, they will decide, they will take the parameters. We call it as parameters. First, can we develop this software using Java, or can we use .NET, .NET, or can we use, I mean to say, PHP? They will think which language is suitable for us to translate English into www.com. Okay, they will think which language, because every languages will have a limitations. Some functions we don't have a codes inside that language. They will decide which language is suitable for this. Imagine that they have neglected .NET and PHP. They are fine with Java. Okay, we will take Java as a development for these requirements, because they wanted to convert this English www.com, sorry, English into the www.com. Okay, what will happen? They have decided it is a Java. Okay, if it is Java, which development lifecycle they have to go? They wanted to go V model, they wanted to go waterfall model, they wanted to go agile methodology. Can you take down some interview questions, please? Because these are the things that definitely they will ask. Always, whenever you are attending my sessions, right, be a pen and paper with you people. Okay. See, these people will decide which SDLC we need to follow. Do you want to follow V model? Do you want to follow waterfall model? Do you want to follow agile methodology? See, these are the prior conditions. For example, if requirement is huge, duration of the project is more, and if requirements are getting changed by the customer frequently, and customer is expecting the quality of deliverables, in this situation, definitely they will go for V model. You got my point? First, duration of project is more. Second, if requirements are getting changed frequently by the customer. Third, customer want the quality of deliverables. Fourth, something I told, right? Just now I forgot it. Okay. Duration of project, quality of deliverables, requirements are getting changed more frequently. In that situation, definitely we go for V model. Okay. If requirement is very simple, there is no change in the requirements. If customer is telling it is not a donkey, it is a dog, company has to tell, yes boss, it is a dog, take it and go home. Means requirement is not changing and duration of the project is 4 months or 5 months. In that situation, technical panel will go ahead and start developing a project using waterfall model. You got my point? If customer himself is confusing about his requirements, they wanted to start the new business in the production environment, and even they are not confident how it works inside the production. So they don't want bulk project to be developed. They want bit and piece of the project to be deployed in production. In that situations, definitely technical panel follow agile methodology. Agile methodology. Okay, it will, these decisions will be taken by the management people, delivery managers, senior project managers. They will decide which development life cycle they wanted to go. They will decide which language they wanted to develop. Okay, and here even the delivery managers and the test managers, they may give a suggestion to the business analyst. Boss, this requirement is not available. Tell our customers we could not able to implement such things. We will give him alternate solution. Ask him to change such kind of requirements. If these people are telling the change, he has to take approval from the customer, from the VP. Then again the draft version will get changed into 0.1 to 0.2 because requirement got changed. He has to take approval. You are getting my point? Pin to pin information about the requirement, he has to get approval from the customers. Okay, next step. Suppose these people have followed V model, and development people have developed the software, and testing people have tested the software. In 2019, this software, I mean to say before getting into the development, these requirements will get translate into the SRS. Sorry, I will remove this. You will get confused. Waterfall model, I will remove this. Okay. So before starting into the development of software, business analyst will convert high level. This is the high level requirement. I call it as business requirement. He will convert this business requirement into the SRS, software requirement specification. Can you take down one interview question? Who is the person who wanted to translate the business requirement into the software requirement specification? That is the BA. He is a domain expertise. How he will translate from the high level English language into the SRS? What he will sit with the user interface guy, UI developers. What they will do? He will make screenshot of these requirements, and there will be a description about the screenshot. Again, he will prepare the screenshot, description, screenshot, description. Again, he will make a screenshot and description. The flow of the functionality, he translated high level requirement into the functional specification like this. Where? Just give me a time. Okay. This is requirement specifications. Hi sir, I have completed test case design. Please go. Okay, limit. See, this is the requirement specification. See, screenshot with below some description. One shot. Screenshot below this. This is, I call it as SRS, software requirement specification, where business analyst will prepare with the help of UI developers. After developing the SRS, same SRS will be given to the development team. Same SRS will be given to the test manager. Testing people will start implementing the test plan, designing the, what I'm doing the work with you people, right? Everything, every process these people will follow, development people will follow. Imagine that in 2019, they have delivered the product into the customer place. Now it has been deployed, means project has been developed, means The requirement has been converted into www.com. Project has been developed. HTTP semicolon kptcl.com. Now project has been implemented. I mean to say, development people have developed and testing people have tested. Now they wanted to deploy this to the production environment of KPTCL. Now imagine that they have followed up V model and they have completed this. Now it has been reached in 2019 December. It has been deployed to the production. The deployment has been happened. So end user will start using this application. For example, let me tell you, I'm a small employee. I'm coming under billing director. Okay. I'm sitting in Bangalore, Vijayanagara. Just you think I'm sitting in Bangalore, Vijayanagara. I'm the end user for this project. I'm an employee of KPTCL. I'm here. Okay. Now I wanted to use this project. See, if VP logs in, the display of the project is different. Billing director logs in, the display of the project is different. Account director logs in, the display of the project is different, because we call it as authentication validation. That will be done by the testers. They will log in the web application with different users. They wanted to test it. Now I'm the employee. I'm the employee, and I started working on the product which the HP has delivered. Now the business analyst has given me URL. Just I'm typing. I'm sitting inside the window of KPTCL. I'm inside the office now. Just imagine. So I have typed HTTP semicolon kptcl billing.com. Okay. So after this, I have got the login and password, where business analyst has given me login. I will have text box, password, I will have text box. Okay. And I have one OK button. That's it. OK button. What I will do, the business analyst has given me the training and given me the login credential. I will enter login and password. I will click on OK button. Now next screen has been displayed. Just I will make the different screen. Same screen. Okay, I have logged in. Now the next screen is, it is appearing me like this in the production environment. Name, text box, address, text box, amount, list box, and I have three buttons. One is save button, save functionality. Another one is cancel functionality, cancel button, cancel button. Another one, I have a print button, print. See, I'm sitting in window. You might have seen, right? In KPTCL, people always, they will sit in window and they will collect our money, right? Suppose Santosh has come to pay his bill. I will write Santosh name over here. Being an end user, I'm here. I moved it to the next screen after logging in. I will write Santosh as a name. Address of the Santosh, I will write something blah 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 about address, like Bangalore or something else. I will write amount. I will see his 1200. I will click on the list box. I will select 1200 rupees. Okay. Then I will click on save button. I will get one pop-up message stating that successfully saved. successfully saved. OK or cancel button. If I click on OK, all data will go into the backend and this print button will start blinking. I'm an end user, right? Just it is a magic people will develop. So it is blinking. I will click on blinking. So I will get one printout. I will give it to Santosh. Santosh will go home. And another person will come. 300 people are standing in front of me to pay the bill. If another person is coming, I wanted to enter his name. I wanted to enter his address. I wanted to enter his amount. If I wanted to click on save button, I'm getting error. I could not able to click on save button. I got a error where it is stopped my business. Immediately what I will do, I don't want to take blame on myself. I wanted to take the screenshot of the defect. I will send my billing director. Not only me, whole Karnataka could not able to click on save button. Then the billing revenue will come down. Immediately, billing director will send that defect to the vice president, because if he log into the system, right, he may get graph as a red color because billing is not happening properly. What happened is this billing director take that defect and he will send it to the business analyst. Business analyst will send that defect to the delivery manager. Delivery manager will send that defect to the test manager. Test manager will send that test lead. Test lead to senior test engineer. Senior test engineer to test engineer. Test engineer to fresher. Unless and until they wanted to catch hold of the person who has tested this. Because the defect got leaked out to the production. Actually, testers should not leak out. So imagine that I am a tester. I leaked out this defect. I don't know. I have not tested. I will do the root cause analysis. Why this defect got leaked out? Have the test cases I have written? Have I executed the test cases? If I executed the test cases, have I made test cases pass or fail? Everything I will do the root cause analysis. But the thing is, if it is really defect, we have to resolve this defect as soon as possible. In the tender notification, they have given the SLA, we call it as service line agreement. Within a 5 minutes, we have to resolve this issue and we have to deploy the patch version to the production where this end user can continue his work. Immediately, if I come to know that defect I got leaked out, immediately I will raise the defect. Development team will fix it. We will do retesting. Immediately the hot fix we will release, where we don't want to stop these people work. If we could not able to resolve this issue, the company has to pay some penalty clause, we call it as penalty clause, means some amount we are paying back to the customers. Guys, this much only the industries people are working. Okay. So interview questions, I will tell you. What are the interview questions they may ask? If Vinuta is going for an interview, they will ask, hey Vinuta, can you tell me which SDLC you have followed up and why you want to follow the same SDLC? Vinuta will tell, I have followed up waterfall model. Why you want to follow waterfall model only? There is a V model. There is agile methodology. If Vinuta tells, hey, we have followed V model, why you want to follow V model only? Answer is there. If requirements are really complex, requirements are really lengthy, and requirements are getting changed frequently, in these situations, we will go for V model. If we communicate such things to the technical panel, definitely they will be impressed. Guys, is there any doubt over here in understanding the flow? Anu?
So
No,
how do
I'm
we decide the which model we follow? Like V model we got it. Like if
Huh,
it's complex or the requirements are changing, then we adapt V model. But what about
huh.
the agile or waterfall model?
Actually, these decisions will be taken by the managers, delivery managers. Okay.
Okay.
Agile, I told you, right? If V model, you come to know V model. Waterfall model in the sense, customer will give the requirements where requirements will not get changed. Customer is telling, do whatever I'm telling. Don't, there is no changes in requirement. This is how my conditions, you have to do it. And duration of project is less also, he's telling. In that situation, definitely we go for waterfall model. I will ask one by one if they have understood or not. Anu, you have any questions on this?
No, I'm good.
So you are syncing with me, right, Anu?
Yeah.
Now, tomorrow I am exploring whole project of ERP, how actually really testing work you need to do under my guidance. So before getting into the project, you should know everything, how overall the things are working. Okay. Archana, you have any questions on this, Archana?
I don't have any questions, but
Huh.
uh, can you please share the notes or something like that so that we can refer after the class? Because you are a little bit fast and we cannot take down everything because you go on, so it's difficult to take
Yeah.
each and every word.
See, these notes I will send you. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
I need to
Yeah.
write it down and give it to you people. Don't worry, I will help you out. Okay.
Sure.
See,
Sure.
this is just overall look I have given you. Real
Okay.
project is pending. Tomorrow I will talk to you about the project, how the
Sure.
project we are executing. This is, you should have a knowledge. It is not
Mm-hmm.
like a note. You should have a knowledge. What is happening, where it is happening, who is a business analyst, who is the delivery manager, what is the technical panel, what they wanted to do, what delivery manager wanted to do. Okay. When we are going to follow view and waterfall model, just this is for just knowledge I have shared with you people. Okay.
Okay. That means we are going to discuss in detail about these things.
Exactly.
Okay.
In coming forward.
Okay.
Okay. It's the overall look I have given you.
Okay.
Okay. Don't worry, Archana. I will help you out.
Sure. Thank you.
Manasa.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Manasa, you followed up.
Yeah, I followed up, sir, but a little bit
Huh,
confused,
huh,
sir. I mean, whole classes and I able to understand, but
huh.
if I go to answer the particular question, then I was confusing, sir. So I need to listen once again, sir. So if you don't mind, can you share me the recorded class? It would be
Yeah,
great
sure,
for sir.
sure. Sure. Don't worry. See, this
Yeah.
is just I'm giving you the outlook.
Okay,
So
sir.
inside one by one part, requirement specification, I will take the separate part on that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Design
Okay.
specification. You might have attended my demo session, right? First demo
Yeah,
session.
yeah, yes, sir. I
Okay.
attended, sir.
In that, that is the real things. This is the
Oh, okay,
overall picture I have given you.
okay,
It is
okay,
actually
sir.
being a tester, you should not know all those things.
Oh, okay,
It's, you should know only limited, but this is overall things which
okay,
I explained you. Don't worry about it. Okay.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Veena.
Thank you.
Yeah, Veena,
Yeah, yeah. I don't
you
have
understood,
any
Veena?
doubt. Yeah, yeah, because I had done already PLSQL and SQL, right? So we had
Yeah.
a bit of that with SQL and all that stuff. And then
Okay.
that's
Okay.
what I
Yeah.
said.
Fine then. Okay. Vinuta.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So tomorrow what I will do, it is for, don't get confused. It is for just generic discussion I told you before getting into the project. So real project will work like this, which I have shown you the blocks, right? For example, I might be having the blocks. So this is how you are working from tomorrow onwards. We are analyzing the functional specification. Guys, can you able to see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Anu.
Yes. Yes. We can see the screen.
Yeah. So session, don't consider today's session because that's just I did it a generic. This is the real work which you are doing under my guidance. Functional specification analysis, how you wanted to do. Before this, I would like to explore the project very well. What is this project? How the functions we are going to understand, while understanding what are the difficulties we may come across. Okay, everything will be analyzed here. Then you are designing the scenario, module assignment will happen. Then you are reviewing the scenario. Before this, you are doing the analysis part, which I'm going to tell you, don't worry. Then you are analyzing the scenarios, designing the scenario, review part will happen. Then you are designing the test cases, review part will happen. I will send you the release notes. Then you are really doing the smoke, sanity, and functional testing. Then you are sending me the reports like daily status report, daily defect reports, weekly status report. Then I am releasing the new release notes for iteration 2. You are doing smoke, sanity, retesting, regression testing. You are sending me the daily status report, daily defect report, retesting reports, weekly status report. Then professional resume creation, which I wanted to create your profile very well. Then I will start. It is not so easy, which I am navigating, right? It's a huge work will be there. But my intention is take an interest on the work. Today's demo, forget it. It is just I told you the today's class is just I told you the generic. Okay, don't worry about it. This is the main topic which I'm going to start it from tomorrow. See, there are so many people who are working under my guidance. Ravi Shankar, okay, he reviewed the scenarios. Okay, there's a morning batch people. These people are working under my guidance. Okay, these things you are doing. Okay, so he has written so many test cases, and yeah, I think he has reviewed the Shobha's test cases, it seems. Hold on. Okay, so Shobha's test cases, he is reviewing it. Okay, she has written so many test cases, Shobha. Okay, so apart from this, there are so many people like Umangi. She's reviewed the HR payroll scenario. So this is how you are working under my guidance. Okay. SRS analysis Umangi has done. Same thing you are doing. This is the real work. Today's session, don't take it as serious. Okay. Don't get confused also. This is the real work where Umangi has worked on HR payroll. And that lady yesterday who got a job, right? And she is also working on the same module with the same fashion how these people are working. Okay, functional count, measure functionality, how many mandatory fields are there, what is the functional flow, requirement ID, main functionality, sub functionality. You are doing analysis part. Then you are designing the scenarios under my guidance, who as people have designed it, right? Okay, so like